White Becky tears and white Karen tears have done it again, guys. The doggone Karen tears done it again. When white Becky's and Karen start crying and lying, whole bunch of black folks get to dying and dying. It's the JoJo Hill Show. We're going to talk about these white doggone Becky tears and how they almost got this black woman jacked the crap up. It's the JoJo Hill Show. Stay here. It's the JoJo Hill Show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend and brother, Robert W. JoJo Hill, the servant, the artist, and the author. And of course, I'm in the building. Oh, the daddy. Yes. All right, man. Listen, I want you guys to click like and share. Stop on in with me because I have to talk about something that happened with this crazy doggone white woman. I don't know what city she was in, but her name is Abigail Elphick. And she's out of her freaking mind. I'm going to show you guys something, how she attacked this poor black woman that was just trying to get her some panties from Victoria's Secretion. She went up there to get her some doggone free panties, and she got instead a free batch of Becky and Karen tears in its full freaking regalia. Now, I want you guys to understand something. A lot of people say stuff like, well, JoJo, you can't say anything like that. Not all white people are like that. Okay, listen, not all hyenas will attack you. Not all of them. If you got a billion of them on the planet, it may be one or two that maybe won't attack you. But by and large, guess what JoJo Hill is not going to do? I'm not taking my behind and sitting inside of a cage with a batch of hyenas because hyenas historically eat people. So if I know this, I'm staying the crap away from these freaking retarded people. That's why I always talk to my black dudes and I tell them, listen, man, y'all better stay the crap away because these Karen tears is going to get you jacked the crap up. And if you don't believe it, hey, man, I don't know what to freaking tell you. I'm going to show you guys this thing and we're going to talk about it because this doggone lady done lost her freaking mind. I'm going to show you guys something just here in a second and we're going to talk about it in 2 seconds. This is the doggone screaming, lying, white Karen chick, whatever the crap. This lady is a freaking liar. She screams and she lies. And what do they want to do? They want to blame a nigga. And I'm going to talk about it in just a second. Now, here it is. This is what this lady had to do today.
Oh, God. No. Excuse. Now you are. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Do you see this? Oh, my God. I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me. And now she... Did you see her? You saw her, right? They all saw her. Oh, my God. Karen had a breakdown. She tried to hit me. Ask your workers. She tried to hit me. Now I want security for you. Oh, my God. You should have thought about that before you did what you did. Oh my God, this don't even feel real. This do not feel real. You can just walk around here. I didn't, Shorty. Would you please don't record me?
Let me just pause it for just a second. I want y'all to check out something. This Abigail Elphick, aka Lying Screaming Karen, she attacked this black woman by the name of Ijeoma Ukinta is the black woman's name, who was attacked at the Victoria's Secretion store. And look at the lying, crying Karen. She attacked her, went the crap off, and then started crying after she did it. Now, here's what I want you guys to understand. This is what I tell my black dudes all the time. My black men, I tell you this all the time. White women have been historically proven to get black men and black women jacked the crap up. It's crap like this that's caused niggas to get jacked up. That's just what it is. Oh, JoJo, you shouldn't say nigga. Look, I say it, they think it with a small white world. Bump y'all. I'm telling you, is this kind of stuff that jacks people up. If you don't understand that this behavior has been perpetuated for years, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit more in detail in just a moment, but I want us to just kind of take a peek at what this girl did. I want you to notice the timeline. Look how long she's able to do this. Watch what she does and watch what doesn't happen to this retarded white woman. Look at this.
Don't record me. Y'all got to get security. She charged me. If I wouldn't have ducked, she would. Oh no, you just wanted security for me, right? I want security for you now. No, don't cry. No. I want you to call security. Thank you. I just came to get my free panty. You know how you get the coupon in the mail? And I got to pick up my Converse boots from Nordstrom. I don't know why this is happening to
me. She said, I just came to get my free panties. Foolishness. And look at Karen. Please, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? White tears. I've been talking about this for years. I've been trying to explain this and express this to my folks. These white Karen tears get people jacked up. This is why they keep doing this crap. And I want you guys to, again, notice the timeline. We're going to talk about this in really deep detail in just a second, but notice the timeline. We're at 1 minute and 38 seconds of this when she started recording from the video that we have. Now, it's a lengthy video. It's about 21 minutes or so, but I don't think I'm going to show all of it, but I'm going to skip around so we can see exactly what in the ham and cheese this lying white woman has been doing. I want y'all to make sure y'all click like and share this because Facebook and these other places don't be doing what they're supposed to do. In terms of that, letting people know what the crap that we're on. Okay, so check this out.
Don't charge me. Oh, you want to? Oh, yeah, she.
Look.
I'm scared to even approach her.
Look.
You're scaring me. Like you gotta go postal.
Now, what I want you guys to notice.
No, why don't she walk away from me?
Look how she's screaming.
No. We're not doing this. Why don't I walk away from her? Why don't she get away from me? She could get away. Go wherever you want to go. This is crazy.
Look at her. Look at her holding hit. See, that's what they do. Look. I don't understand. I don't understand. Let me tell you guys this. See, for years, these white women have been told they're the good freaking guy. They wear the white hat. They've never harmed anybody. They've never hurt anybody. They're never wrong. And all they have to do is just cry and scream and everything goes away. If you guys notice, and of course they're going to say, well, not all white people. I get it. Historically speaking, more black people have been destroyed because of this behavior than any other behavior. The white men generally respond to the crying and screaming of these Karens. And this black woman is just standing there. And fortunately, she had tape. This is not new. This is not anything that's new. This has been going on forever. Hundreds of years, these white women have been doing that. He was looking at me. That black feller was looking at me. What did he do to you, white woman? He was looking at me very lookily like. And his eyes were open and I saw the white of his eyes and I knew he wanted my white bosom. Shut the crap up, lying white woman. This is what y'all mugs been doing for centuries. People don't understand. They think this crap is a freaking joke. This is the kind of crap that get niggas jacked up. I'm saying what I'm saying and I'm not apologizing for that. I said what I said. Bump you if you don't understand. We keep watching this stuff for centuries. And it's this behavior. Watch. Look at this crap. It's 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Nobody's come to the assistance or the aid of the black woman. And look how they just letting this freaking white Karen scream and have a fit. We should have known it was a problem when she had those white. I don't know if she got on white socks or if her feet is just that white with those doggone sandals. We should have known it was a problem. Look at this crazy person. Look at her. Look, now she's faint. Oh, I'm faint. Oh. See, I told y'all. Listen, I tried to tell y'all. They start crying and fainting. This is the crap that I'm talking about that's gotten so many black people jacked the crap up. This is absolutely insane. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Are y'all listening to the old troublemaker as I'm talking to you? We have to be very careful in this. If I tell black men, you have to steer clear of this distorted behavior. This is insane. Now, if this was 60 years ago, if this was 100 years ago, this poor black woman, Ijeoma Ukenta, she would probably be dead. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Someone talked about Emmett Till. Yes, this is exactly what happened to Emmett Till. Do y'all remember on the Cassandra said the Color Purple thing when Miss Celie got arrested? 100%. Do y'all remember? Well, those boys was trying to attack me. They said, no, ma'am. We didn't do no such a thing. We ain't did no such a thing. She said, well, maybe my sister can go with you. That way I can spend a little bit more time with my children. She said, I don't know them neither. White freaking Karen tears have been getting mugs jacked up for a very, very, very long time. I need y'all to understand this is a behavior and a pattern that these people have perpetuated. So here it is. As black people, we have to be very, very, very cognizant of what in the ham and cheese is going on. These people are doing something, and it's generally not in the best interest of black people. Now look at this woman laying on the floor. Now she already knows if white people come in there with bats and sticks and they see a black woman standing up with purple hair and see that Karen laying on that wood hard floor in the middle of that store, look how she laid on her purse as a pillow. That ain't crazy. That's good sense. She had good sense. She did that crap on purpose. They would come in there and they would immediately attack the black person that they see. Look at the behavior. Look at this crap. It's insane.
I'm sorry. I don't think of that. Ooh, Lord.
She went to go call security.
Yeah, because
did you have 2 yoga mats?
no, I had one. We was trying to just find a price check for one of them. Just one I had. Okay, I'm gonna leave her here, Pest. Actually, you know, I have a coupon for the free panties, and it says.
And listen to the black girl talking, I'm just trying to get my free panties. And look at the white girl laying on the doggone floor. I'm gonna skip down a little bit because I want you guys to see something. Look at this. Look, here we go.
You keep lying, saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
Now, what I want you guys to check out in addition to this, look. Listen how this woman is screaming. That same screaming could have gotten that woman killed. I want y'all to really, really think about that. And I know a lot of white folks, so I want y'all to say something, chime in if y'all watch this. You guys know, if you had heard that white woman screaming like that and pointing and blaming at a black person, they would have traditionally and historically attacked that black person. This woman should be sent to freaking jail for this crap. She should go to freaking jail. Don't stop at go. Take your behind the freaking jail. You a freaking lunatic, because you could have gotten somebody jacked the crap up. This is now 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Notice what in the ham and cheese is going on. Now, this white woman is attacking this black woman. You see nobody coming to the rescue of the black woman. And I'm going to talk about that in a moment, because I've talked about that and I've did trainings concerning that, how we black men have to worry about the protection of our black women. Now, I ain't talking about black fools. I ain't talking about some black woman that's a freaking fool. If you are a person that's a female and you a freaking fool, no, you do the crap you do. I'm talking about black women. Somebody that got some freaking sense that's being illicitly bothered or attacked. They should be protected. If you're a black fool, you doing something stupid, you poking a bear with a stick, I hope the bear gets your hand. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about good quality people. Now, of course, overall, as a culture, it should be an overall protection, but we should be raising women that act like women. That's a whole nother show. That's not what I'm here to talk about today. We'll touch on this thing in just a minute, but I want you guys to notice the timeline of all this foolishness going on with this freaking white woman screaming. Look.
Yeah.
Look. And look. Other black girls standing looking at her.
Because she attacked me and try to say I attacked her.
Notice they haven't called the police on the white girl.
Oh, y'all better get this You're gonna look at this. Security. Security. Look at this.
And the black girl is accurate, and she's saying, where's security? In other words, I've seen security show up when black people is attacking white people. I've seen security show up when a black person is talking too strongly in the store. I've seen security show up when a black person says, hey, I'm not doing that. And all of a sudden, white people feel threatened. This white woman is attacking. She first swung at this black woman, attacked her, and is now physically charging her in the store. No police have been called. 4 minutes, 9 seconds later, still no security, still no police. I want y'all to understand, they don't give a crap about black people.
Yes, can y'all get her away from me? Get her away from me! Oh, have mercy. Get her away from me! Get her away from me! No, I gotta just protect myself. She's trying to attack me. No. Stop!
4 minutes, 35 seconds, still no police. Now I'm gonna pop down a little bit because I want us to just kind of see some other parts of the video. Now, at the 6 minute mark, or there about, now the white screaming, lying Karen is calling the police or calling 911 on the black girl that she's attacking. Listen.
She's recording me. This person's frightening me. She's recording me. She has poor purple hair. And
She's lying on the phone. Don't tell me what to do. She said
she's attacking me. She's recording me. She has purple hair. Now pause. Let me sit there for a second. Black women, I'm gonna say what I'm saying. Some of y'all ain't gonna like it. And guess who doesn't give a crap? This guy. Now, if you show up at the store with purple or yellow hair, or pink hair, or some ridiculous crap like that, or aqua blue, or fuchsia blue, or freaking royal blue hair, understand that you're not going to necessarily be treated as smoothly as you could be. Now, everybody, well, I can do whatever I want. Yes, please feel free, do whatever the crap you want to. But understand, those decisions and those actions have consequences. There's a consequence associated with you doing that retarded crap. You do that crazy crap to yourself, then they're not going to see you, watch this, as a feminine woman that needs protection. So if you do things that are masculine, insane in your movements, they're irrational in their look and appearance, and you have all this strangeness, understand the overall culture, they don't think of you as something that needs to be protected. Are you following are y'all listening to the old troublemaker tonight? They don't consider you being chased at danger. And you'll see this later on in the tape when the cops show up. And I'm gonna show you guys that. You're not considered the one that's in danger. The one that's in danger is the one that's screaming and pointing at you, saying that you're something that you're not. This is freaking insanity. Now we're gonna look at this thing in just a second. Now watch how this lady, y'all see this lady right here. She's going to start defending the attacker. Oh, she's crazy. She's out of her head. She's not well. Okay, how many black people have the option of saying how he's out of his head or he's not well? He's mentally off. She has a mental problem. No, they see a nigga and they kill a nigga. They will shoot a nigga. I'm saying it like that on purpose. They don't give a crap about black people. But when they see these white women acting like this, what do they see? They see themselves. They see their mothers. They see their sisters. They see their aunt. They see their grandmother. They see their wife. They see their daughter. When they're attacking you. But if you even speak to them, oh no, you have to be stopped. You're a menace. You're a danger. Foolishness. Look at this. 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Still no police have come to protect this black woman who's being attacked. Still, 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Here we go.
Well, I don't give a fuck about her being sick. I'm worried about me.
Here as soon as possible,
You
please.
hear this? Yo, y'all can't think y'all hear this? This stuff y'all read about. This is real. This is really happening to me. She's on the phone with the police on me, and she's chasing me around the damn store. She's chasing me around the damn store. And I'm supposed to.
Look, she's still on the phone, lying on the black woman that she attacked.
She recorded my muscle breakdowns and she's laughing.
She recorded me and she was looking at me very lookily, and her eyes were very lookily like, and she was looking at me, and I felt very afraid because she was looking and her camera was looking at me. Freaking lying. And this woman's name, what's the lady's name? The lying, screaming Karen chick. What's her name again? Her name is Abigail. What's that lady's name? Abigail Elphick. Abigail Elphick. She's the lying, screaming Karen. Y'all should blast this mug social media, you lying, screaming white woman. Always trying to blame a nigga, get people jacked up. This is what they do. Now, I'm going to flash forward just a little bit more because I want to skip down. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to skip down to show you guys a couple of the pieces here because the cops finally show up about the 10-minute mark. I think they show up about maybe here or so. 10 minutes have come and gone. This white woman blaming this black girl, screaming, laying on the floor, doing all this crap, attacking this black girl. Nobody shows up to protect her. Now look.
This lady tried to attack me. She chased me around this store.
10 minutes,
everything.
30 seconds into the video, we get a security guard.
You can ask the workers. I was over here looking at the sale items. Right. So she came back and she put a She came back and she put an item back in front of me. So okay. After she put the item back in front of me, she begins skimming through the clothes like right in my face. I said, "Excuse me." Then she just completely went over to them, asked them to call security, went off. She dropped on the floor. She screamed. She chased me. As a matter of fact, where is she?
Well, I don't know exactly right now who you're referring to.
Here we go.
So the security guard right there, he says, look how casually he's laying around. Oh, black woman talking about being attacked. Yeah, we don't necessarily respond to that. I'm sorry, black woman, nigga lady. I don't know who you're referring to. I'm sorry. Look at this dude. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you mean. Now, traditionally, a security guard, if he walks into a scenario where it's been some type of disturbance or some kind of call, they would go to the manager of the store or whoever's in charge and find out what's going on in their store. He wanders over to the black girl with no management there. Nobody's saying anything. And look, oh, what is it, Mrs. Nigger? What is it? I'm sorry. I don't know who you're referring to. So the woman that's caused all the disturbance, the woman that's created the attack, the woman that's done all this stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Nigger. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. Look, because he sees his mother, he sees his sister, he sees his wife, he sees his daughter, he sees his grandmother. He doesn't see that black girl as anything. I want y'all to take very close note to this behavior pattern. This is not new. This is hundreds of years old of behavior.
Is everything okay?
No, I feel in danger. No, everything's not okay. Ask them. She chased me. Excuse me, ma'am. You're the manager, right? Could you come over here and tell him what this lady did? She chased me around the store. I was attacked in the mall, almost attacked in the mall. The manager, I had to run behind her. I chased him around. He's telling me he can escort me to my car, but she's not. She doesn't have to leave the mall. Listen, I'm not finished shopping. I have 2 other stores to go to.
What I'm saying. I don't work for the mall. I can't order her out of the mall.
Yeah, but you work for Millburn. I was just almost assaulted in this mall.
I can't. The mall security can ask. What I'm saying is, I'm not telling you have to leave or anything. But
I'm not saying that, but
for some reason,
if the shoe was on the other foot and I would have tried to attack her white ass, you would have me escorted out this mall.
Ma'am,
100%.
This woman, mind you, the manager done told him. The manager told me he chased, huh?
I wish you didn't feel
100%. Now listen, the black girl, Miss Ukenta, she was 100% correct. Here's what she said. She said, if I had chased that white girl around, y'all would have escorted me out of the mall. See, this is something that's very true. I did a show about this maybe 2 years ago. This is very, very, very accurate. White police officers aren't interested in the protection of black people that are reporting something that happened to them from a white person. Now, people can argue and say, well, not all cops. Okay, I'll tend to agree with that. I'll ride with that. But a vast majority of them follow this particular pattern and this very particular behavior because black people have been specifically categorized to be availed to violence, availed to attack. White officers aren't in the business of protecting black people from that. I had a really nice guy. I was doing some business yesterday, and the rep told me that he used to be a cop, and he said he was in North Carolina and he had to stop because his sergeant or his chief, whatever the crap those people are, told him if it's black, they're supposed to be stopped and arrested. Doesn't matter if they did anything. He told me those physical words yesterday. And he said, I couldn't do it. He said, Mr. Hill, I couldn't do it. I didn't understand. I said, well, but why? But why would we do that? And he said, the sergeant told him, well, perhaps you need to go home for the week and you come back and we'll talk again. He came back and he said, his chief said, have you thought about what we talked about? And he said, yes, I thought about it. I can't do that. And he said, well, you're probably not supposed to be a cop. And the guy stopped being a cop in 2015. He said he couldn't take it. He said they were told to bypass any request for help, essentially, that black people had. If it was a white person with the concern, then of course we would deal with the concern. But if it's a black person, we're not going to deal with that. I had a case just a couple years ago, and I did a show about it. You guys can see it if you go and look on some of my past videos. I had a situation where one of the workers at a restaurant filled in more money into the tip line. And I said, wait a minute, I didn't put that tip amount there. I know I didn't put that tip amount here. I have the piece here. And I was looking at my bank statement and I saw, wait a minute, these folks pulled too much money. So I called the cop, said, hey, I'm going back up here to get my money. I need a cop to come up there to assist me so I don't have any issue. These people stole money from me. I need to go and get my money back. Well, okay. Well, Mr. Nigger, we'll have an officer go over there, and we'll meet you over there. I waited for an hour and a half, no cop. I called again. I said, where? I called several times in that time. After the 20-minute mark, the 40-minute mark, the hour mark, the hour and 15 minute, the hour 30 minutes, hour 40-minute mark, I called. I said, where's the cop? You should be getting a call from Officer. I said, a call? What the crap you mean? What do you mean a call? I shouldn't be getting a call. I'm going here because these people stole money from me and I'm going to get my money back. And I'm going to get my money back. So I need an officer to come over here to keep the peace. Well, he should be getting a call. About 30 seconds later, my phone rings. Hello, Mr. Nigger. Yes, this is Officer White Man. I said, whoa, wait a minute. Where are you at? Why aren't you here? Well, that seems like that's something that you can just be worked out with the store itself, with the restaurant. How much money did they actually put on there? I said, it doesn't matter how much they freaking put on there. They took money from me. Well, Mr. Nigger, we understand that, but that sounds like something that can just be handled inside the restaurant. I said, let me ask you a question, freaking white man. If I went to that restaurant and I reached in that cash register and I took out $5 out of the register, you wouldn't come up here and say that's something that we have to work out between us. That's not what you would say. You're not coming here because you know that I'm a black person and this is a white establishment. That's why you're not doing it. But if I walked into their restaurant and I took if I took a pop, out of a doggone machine. They would call the police and I would be arrested. I wouldn't be, well, you guys can work it out. It's not like he took $1 million. They don't think of us in that way. Bump you freaking white officer people. This is what y'all be doing. Okay, I know I said that really, that was so horribly stated, but you understand the point. Look at the white man. Look at the officer.
Feel that way. I do feel that way. I was just almost attacked and assaulted, and you telling me 3 times, and he can't get out. You hear this?
If you have any concerns,
Well, I'm going to this lady. This the lady they won't kick out the mall. I'm a dog. I want to see if she act up in front of y'all, what y'all would do. So he's telling me that first of all, the manager already said she tried to attack me. I want her to leave the mall. I don't understand why she can't be escorted out the mall. She tried to attack me twice. She should be escorted out the mall. Okay.
She's right.
See this? And she's crying and they just being all sympathetic to her tears. I don't care about her white tears. She needs to be escorted out the mall. She chased me around the store and tried to attack me twice.
100%. Now, the black girl is completely right. Miss Ukenta is 100% right. Now, I want you guys to imagine if this was completely reversed. If that white girl was black and the black girl was white, people say, well, it doesn't have anything to do with race, Jojo. This stuff is not about race. You always talk about race. Why do you talk about race so much? Because, listen, this stuff ain't changing. I didn't create this crap. I didn't bring this crap up. I didn't make this crap. I didn't do this. I can fall off the planet today, and this crap is still going to be like this. Well, Jojo, you always talk about it. Why do you always speak about it? Because, man, we need to be aware, first of all, of what the crap we're up against. And it's important that we understand how we navigate through it. There has to be a way we can adjust it, but we have to be first made aware very specifically that there is, in fact, something that we have to adjust, and then start looking at the things we need to do to adjust it. This scenario, like, look at the cops, how they're dealing with the victimizer, not the victim. The victim is the black girl. Okay, y'all ain't hearing what the crap I'm saying. The victim is the girl with the camera who was attacked and chased by the white girl. Look at the cops. This is freaking insane. Look, they're casually over there talking to her while she's crying. I don't understand.
Don't worry, I can get you in there.
I'm gonna now keep in mind the manager of the store went over and told the cops this white girl attacked this black woman. She chased her and freaking freaked out in my store for 10.5 minutes. The white people cops ain't did nothing to the white girl. You know why? Because they don't see this person as an aggressor. They see her as the victim. All she got to do is cry. It's people like this that get black people freaking killed. I'm telling you. This is why I can't stand these freaking people like this. I can't stand them. They know these are evil, wicked natured people. Any person that functions in that, I don't give a crap who you are. If you function in this crap, you are evil and you're wicked. Your nature is off. You have a twisted, sick, upside down freaking nature. Give a crap about you crying and all this crap. Now watch. I'm going to show us this because I want to jump to the end of it. I want to wrap this up. The black girl goes to the cop station. She goes to the police station and she starts trying to file a report. You know, she's doing her thing. I want you guys to notice what the white people do and who they send to deal with the black woman. Watch this. I'm going to slide on down just a little bit when she gets over here to the doggone police station. Now, they never arrest the white girl, even after they were told that she attacked this black woman. Never arrested her. Never did anything like that. So now she's at the police station.
When I showed him everything. Oh, and guys, I have her name now.
This is how we know the girl's name. Okay.
Oh, excuse my name.
Igiamo Ukenta is the black girl, obviously, and Abigail Elphick is the white girl, the screaming Karen chick. Now let me slide on down here because I want you guys to see something here with this. What happened?
Really asking like 3 times just to get the case number. So I walked over.
Let's see here.
All right, so I was in the mall.
Okay.
You're asking me why I'm complaining on your office?
Okay, now listen. The black girl has a legitimate gripe. Here's her gripe. She says, I want to file a complaint with the police because the police did nothing to the person that was attacking me. So she said, I need to file a complaint. Now, here it is, guys. This is when it gets really interesting for me. And this is what I'm going to talk about for the next few moments, and then I'm going to close out the show. Let's take a listen, and listen as closely as you can to the voice and the wording that's being asked of this black girl.
Yeah. But you're asking me why I'm complaining on your officers, and I'm telling you I can show you a video, and you're telling me you don't want to see the video.
I want to hear from your mouth. What is it?
All right, so I was in the mall. Basically, they didn't protect me. They didn't try to make from the woman that attacked me and chased me around the store. They didn't ask her to leave or anything. They said they weren't able to. They weren't able to ask her to leave the mall. I've never heard of such a thing. Because if I was chasing her around the store, I'm sure I would have been asked to leave the mall and or arrested. And I showed him the video.
Why do you believe that?
What you mean why do I believe that? Because
Why do you believe?
Okay, guys, listen. Okay, listen to me. I want you guys to know this. Here it is, guys. The white police officer sends out, guess who? A black police officer to talk to the black woman that was the victim of the attack. And what did the black officer say to the black woman that was being attacked? Why do you want to file a report against the police officer? She said, because I was being attacked and they did nothing. Well, why do you believe that? She said, what do you mean? Why do I believe that? What? See, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. You guys have heard that before, and I've said it a trillion times. Just because a person has black skin does not make them your brother or your freaking sister. Because there's a whole lot of black people that are white people's black people. They're not black people's black people. So the idea of protecting this black woman is still not even in his peripheral. He's treating her like she was the victimizer and she was the freaking victim. Are y'all listening to the old fire starter? She's being treated like she was the victimizer. This is freaking crazy. Are y'all seeing what I'm trying to say to you? This white woman attacked the black girl. She calls the police, and the police treat the black girl who was the person being attacked as if she was the attacker. Are y'all listening to the old mudslinger? I'm trying to show y'all something very specific. And they sent out a black officer to talk to the girl. Listen to this foolishness, man. This is not a freaking joke.
okay, I don't want to play this game again today. You know, this happened to me Saturday. I'm very emotional about it. Okay, I'm asking you, I want to file a complaint against your 2 officers. You said I can do that with you, right? Because that's the
I'm
easy to know.
going to give you an internal affairs complaint form. You're going to fill it out. I'm going to pass it on to the internal affairs unit, and they'll be doing the investigation. Okay.
Look, I'm gonna take that back again because I want y'all to see. I want you to see who was the person that was ultimately treating her the worst. Look, black as the ace of spades. We have a freaking serious problem, guys. As a culture, we have a serious freaking problem. Here's our problem. We have black people who will treat black people worse than white people. Now, as jacked up as what I just showed you is, notice what's just freaking happened. This is freaking insane. I can't even process this. This is so insane. Now, the black dude interrogates the girl who was the victim. Now, if that had been a white woman sitting in that chair, that black officer would have came over, sat there with her, gave her some coffee, held her hand, see if she needed a babysitter, gave her some Chinese food, rubbed her forehead and gave her an ice cream cone, a doggone pacifier, gave her a warm glass of milk and put her in the bed and rubbed her feet until she fell asleep. This is the kind of crap and craziness that I'm talking about. This dude came in there and had all this stuff. What do you mean? Well, why? Why do you feel that way? Why do you feel that you need to report why you need to talk about my officer? She said, I was told I can file a complaint. Well, you're gonna have to get an internal affairs form, and then you'll send that up. This is why, and I'm gonna segue just here because I gotta finish up. This is why so many of our black women feel unprotected. I've talked about this for a very long time. I've done many shows about it. I've done trainings about it, the whole 9 yards. There's a reason that many of our black women don't feel protected. They don't feel protected because mugs don't freaking protect them. Now, as I've alluded to in the past, and I've talked about this many times, our women have to be in an energy that requires, first of all, protection. You can't exhibit a behavior that says, I don't need you to protect me, but then all of a sudden you need protection when something goes wrong. You have to remain in a particular energy. I've talked to many of my proteges about this, training and teaching as it relates to the feminine energy, understanding the differences between those energies. See, what's happened in our culture, in our society, white Karen and screaming freaking Susan can get more protection because they think, well, they've been taught to believe these screaming white freaking tears. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? They've been taught that if we do this, then all of a sudden protection comes for us. I was watching an episode of Shark Tank. That's one of my favorite shows. It was one of the episodes of Shark Tank, and I've watched, I don't know, hundreds of episodes. I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows because I'm a person that does a lot of business, so I love watching the thinking of people that are multi-million and billionaires and watching the behavior patterns of what makes them bite onto something, what makes them reject the others. So I've watched these many episodes, and I've seen many white women get on that show. They'll pitch their product, and when they feel like they're not getting the result they want, guess what they do? They start crying. And I watch the white people on the show. Oh, crying, screaming white girl. Why are you crying? Why are you crying, sweetie? Why are you crying? Because I just feel like this is my dream, and they always put a T on and I just feel like this is my dream, and I tried so hard. I'm giving so much of myself into this, and I really mean this, and this is really my life. And they start doing their hands like this and crap on their face. And you know, 9 times out of 10, you know what those white people on that show do? You know what, crying Becky? I love that kind of passion. And that shows me that you're really committed. You're really committed, aren't you, crying white girl? Yes, yes. Well, I'm going to give you this $14 million so you can make ice cream cones in your front yard. Yes, I'm going to do that. Yes, I'm going to give you a deal. Then all of a sudden, all her white girl tears goes away. I watched this happen for 100 episodes. This one episode, it was this black girl on there. I think she had some kind of doll baby or something she was trying to push. And she took a cue from the white girl. She said, well, shoot, I'm watching these white girls cry. I'm going to cry too. So she started freaking crying. I watched the lady on the show named Barbara Cochran, whatever the crap her name is. She said, she looked at, as the black girl was crying, she was just looking at her like this. And then she said, why are you crying those tears? That's weak. You dry those tears off your face. You don't cry in business. I would never invest in someone like you. You'll break down and cry. And the black girl's like, she didn't know because she thought she could cry like Becky. Black girls' tears don't mean the same thing as freaking Becky tears. They don't give a crap about your freaking tears. She tried to cry just like the white girls, doing all that panting and waving her eyes and fanning her eyelids and all that crap. White people did not bite that crap. You know why? Because they don't see black people as someone that needs to be protected. This is why we must maintain our own stuff. We must maintain our own treatment of sorts. We have to maintain our own doggone protection. We watched this doggone video, and this white girl screamed. She laid on the floor. She attacked this black girl. She chased her around the store for almost 12 minutes of video that we saw. She showed it to the white cop. He says, oh, I can't prove any of that. The black girl goes to the police station. She shows the video. She says to the black officer that they send out there, I can show you the video. I don't want to see the video. Well, the officers mishandled me. They didn't protect me. They didn't make me feel safe at all. I don't want to see the video. I want you to tell me. You say it from your own mouth. I can show you the video, black man that should be protecting me, police officer dude. I don't want to see the freaking video, black girl, because I don't think you're supposed to be protected. This is some bull crap. I talked about this when something happened with my good friend April Mason's cousin a couple years ago. And I watched how they handled that whole scenario. I watched how the officers handled the black girl that was being chased. So much so this girl was freaking she almost freaking lost her head. She had to move out of town. We have to protect our own. This is freaking insanity. It is my desire and hope that this doggone white Karen, I hope that you get exactly what the universe does to balance equations like you. I hope it flips your behind upside down and sends your behind seaworthy. This is absolutely nuts. This is not something that's normalized. It's something that shouldn't be normalized. What are you saying? They did not protect this black girl. No matter how much evidence and proof she had, they had no interest in protecting her. We must protect our black women. Now, black women, I want y'all to understand this. You need to be a freaking woman that exudes protection. In other words, you have to have a trait and a character that says, I'm vulnerable enough and I need the protection. So as a culture, and this is whack, and I've talked about this for years. I've been training on this stuff for years. I'm talking 15, 18 years. This is absolutely nuts. If there's not something that says our women merit protection, if it's not something that says our women merit protection because they exude femininity, it's going to always be cases like this. This black officer at the end of the video, this was the most crucial part of it for me. See, I don't expect white people that have never really protected black people to protect black people. That's insane. It would be insane to believe that the fox and the wolf and the coyote are interested in protecting the rabbit, the squirrel, and the rat. They're not interested in protecting you. They're there to eat you. Do you understand? They're not there to protect you. They're there to jack you up. They want to do something to jack you up. Whatever it means to jack you up is what these people are going to do. Are y'all listening to the old troublemaker? Now, here's where it all, this is where it all just gets wonderful. We have a responsibility, folks. We have a responsibility. If we don't begin a process of developing patterns that will produce women that exude the behavior and produce men that will exude a protective behavior. There's no way you could have a black cop that would talk to a black woman who was victimized and treat her like she was the victimizer. That's something that's been distinctly built into the mind. It's that whole Django crap when Samuel Jackson saw Jamie Foxx ride up on it. What's that nigga doing on a horse? Instead of saying, dude, how the crap did you get that horse? How did you become a person that can have a horse in a time where we don't have horses? Instead, the conditioning has gotten so bad that it says, I don't give a crap about you. You don't merit protection, black woman. I hope that this woman can go through some type of legal process to jack these people to crap up. Freaking lying white girl, because the only variation between today and many years ago, we just have documentation. The only thing that's happening now is that we're capturing it. This stuff has been going on for centuries. Someone mentioned earlier, Emmett Till. Yeah, you guys saw later on that old dried up white woman came back when she's about to die. Oh, I didn't really, Emmett didn't really do anything to me. I was just lying. I made the whole thing up. I don't know why. I'm just dead from black. I don't know why. I'm like, look, please electrocute the freaking lion carrying lady and electrocute this lion mug. Why'd you do it, white woman? I don't know why. I just lied on the nigger. I don't know why. Always lying on the doggone black people. This thing ticked me off. I want to thank my girl, Nitra Castleberry, for sending me this thing. She said, hey, man, you got to check this thing out. She sent it to me, and I watched it before, but I ended up getting my hands on the whole video, the whole 21 minutes, because I like to watch all this stuff before I start talking about it, because I have to have a greater set of information. And nothing about this scenario said that these white people were interested in the protection of this doggone black woman. Black dudes, protect the crap out of these black women. I did a training on it. Black men, if you protect her, she will respond, but you got to protect her because you know that this doggone world system and these doggone white folks are not interested in protecting no freaking black people. You guys know it, and I freaking know it. All right, guys, this is your friend and brother, Robert W. JoJo Hill, the servant, the artist, and the author. I want you guys to be encouraged, be empowered, and most of all, be enlightened. Make sure you guys go to my Cash App and donate. Donate to the doggone show. You guys go, well, why we haven't seen you? Because y'all mugs ain't doing enough. Donate. I'm not doing this stuff on my freaking health. You don't do stuff for free when you're good at doing what you do. I've done over 80 trainings and I've only put about 25 of them up on the site. So you guys can go over to rwjojohill.com and grab as many as you would like. rwjojohill.com. Grab some of those trainings. You can donate and support the show. You can go to my Cash App, which is rwjojohill. Of course, Cash App, no $, rwjojohill.com. The PayPal is servantrwh@gmail. And yeah, man, that's what it is. I want you guys to do what you do. Don't be stingy. Give unto it hurts, as they say. Because I want you to know I have a Feed the Children campaign, and it's my own. And make sure you guys do that. Make sure you click, like, and share. Want to get this algorithm up where it needs to be so we can be dropping some incredible content. Get rid of these crying Karens. I'm sick of them. Freaking lying, crying white folks. I'm out.